coaching. I think your first couple of shots didn't go. You had a turnover.
Yeah.
You turned that around pretty quick. What went into that?
I think just, keep my head up. We've got a great group of guys and I think the great thing about this team is everyone's character is so high. So even though first came in, it didn't start necessarily the way I wanted it to. They just told me to keep my head up, kept feeding me, and it kind of worked out towards the end. And I think after a little bit.
Are you and Nemhard kind of on the same wavelength there?
Yeah, no, he's great to play with. He's a lot of fun. Past first point guard, super unselfish, great leader. So being on the court with him, it's tons of fun, and you get a lot of easy baskets. So.
What do you think you guys have found with some of these big scoring runs? It was kind of the second half against Pepperdine, first half tonight. What are you guys maybe doing differently in these stretches that you weren't doing before?
I think we're getting inside a lot. I think we're just trusting each other. The biggest thing early in the season, bunch of new guys, different roles. So I think we're all trying to figure out where we stand, what our roles are, and I think towards the second half of the season, you're going to start seeing a lot of guys come into their roles and get comfortable. So I think it's just a thing of comfort, and I think once we get comfortable, we're a scary team on the offensive end.
Was there a point where you just felt that everything was going in that first half? It's just like, I'm shooting it the next time I get it because it's going in?
It felt good. Like I said, Ryan, a bunch of guys had tons of assists, so getting easy looks, and coaches are great. They tell me to just let it fly, and they give me the green light. So when they've got that confidence in you, it makes my job pretty easy.
I know that you're in your second season here, this first year playing. Is it finally feeling more comfortable now? I mean, you look at the last 4 or 5 games, you just look more comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's all a learning experience. I think I learned that last year during the redshirt year. Just learn as much as you can in every step of the way. So, first half of the season we played some great teams and used a lot of those as learning experiences. Had some performances I was happy with, had some performances I wasn't, and just kind of took a step back and reflected. And now I'm just kind of getting more and more comfortable in my role.
Talk about the defense you guys played in these 2 games here this weekend, because that's what Coach wanted to talk about.
Yeah, no, that was a big thing. That was a big focal point for us. I think the defense was, especially against Santa Clara, we watched a lot of film. We had a lot of time off, so we worked on that and harped on that. And so to go out here and kind of assert our will on the defensive end was a big thing, a big focal point for us. And I think we were able to do that in these 2 games.
You make of Ben Gregg's toughness.
He's great for us. So he's definitely the heart and soul of this team, I would say. I mean, he's whatever we need, the little things that don't necessarily always show up in the stat sheet, he's going to do for us. And all the bigs, it's a couple have a good night, maybe some don't, but we're all gonna pick each other up, and we're so deep at that position that it's a great group to go out every day in practice and play with in these games.
He looked a little gimpy there for a minute, but he didn't show it.
No, yeah, I mean I don't know what he was dealing with. I think it was back, but I mean once he gets on the court, he's a competitor, and he's just gonna do whatever it takes to win. And he's great for us.
How much does it get dialed up when San Francisco coming in?
Yeah, they're a great team, big team, especially for conference sake. So we got to prepare for them. We know they're going to be at the top of the WCC by the end of the year. So got to prepare for them. We know they got a lot of dudes. So it should be a good one, but should be ready when that comes.
Does what you guys were able to do in the 80 minutes down here, does that give you some confidence as you start to get into the meat of this season now?
No, it's huge for us. I think the Santa Clara game left a bad taste in our mouth, and like I said, we had that bye game Saturday, so gave us time to reflect. And now with having these 2 games, it kind of bring some positivity towards us coming into this big stretch in the WCC. So I think it's big for us for sure.